Let's take a look at the proper function. The proper function is used to capitalize text in a cell. To demonstrate, I will come up to a cell. I will type in equals proper, and I'll go ahead and click on the cell that has my first name and press enter. And you see it capitalizes my first name. Trying this again, I'll go ahead and click on the cell for my first name, and I'll go ahead and concatenate that with the cell for my last name and press enter. And it concatenates both my first name and my last name together, but it just capitalizes my first name. Trying this one more time, I'll go ahead and insert a space in between my first and last name. And when I press enter, it concatenates both names, inserts a space, but it recognizes the space and goes ahead and capitalizes my last name as well. Now let's take a look at the concatenate function. The concatenate function will concatenate or join several strings of text together. These strings will live inside of cells. I'll go ahead and type in my parentheses, and I'll click on my first name, a comma, and then I'll click on my last name and I'll press enter. And it concatenates my first and last name together. Next, I'd like to go ahead and insert a space between my first and last name. I'll double click the function. I'll click after my first parameter. I'll go ahead and plug in a space character, and it will concatenate C2 with a space, a literal space, and then D2. And I get my first and last name separated by a comma. Next, I would like to nest my concatenate function within my proper function so that I get my two cells, my first and last name, concatenated together, and I'd like to have capitals on both my first and last name. Now I have my concatenate function here, and I have my proper function here. I'm going to go ahead and click on the concatenate function, and I'm going to select everything except the equalize for my concatenate function. And I'll go ahead and press Control C to copy this, and I'll press escape. I'll come back and click on the proper function, and I'll go ahead and select everything within inside the parentheses of the proper function, and I'll do a paste concatenate within the proper function. And it will first do the concatenate and concatenate the text together. Then from that text, it'll go ahead and capitalize both my first and last name.